Hello and welcome to another Nikke video. Anchor's kit has officially been released and we're going to take a look at her skills. Hope you enjoy the video. So Anchor, her type is going to be Defender. She's going to be a Burst 1. Her weapon is going to be a Rocket Launcher and her code is going to be a Wind. And also as well, keep in mind this is an SR unit. It is not an SSR unit. And also as well, you will be getting this unit for free. So as long as you log in within the 14 days and also complete the event and pretty much purchase her on the event shop, you will get a copy of her plus enough to get her to MLB, no problem. So let's go ahead and take a look at her skill here. So before I talk about the skills, all these abbreviation that you're seeing is actually part of a radar system. I looked it up. So this first one here where it says skill 1 passive GS stands for ground smarter, and pretty much it's a different they're basically models of radar systems. So there's like GS100, GS1000, and let me go ahead and read what the actual skill is. It says activates when the last bullet hits the target, affects the target, taunt for 5 seconds. Activates when the last bullet hits the target, affects self, defense up 23.82% for 5 seconds. For here, there are other units that do taunting. For example, there's Noise, there's Noah, there's Lunmilla that do taunting. The problem with her right now that I'm looking at is that it's only the last bullet's going to initiate the taunting, where a lot of those units that I mentioned, they do it after every full power shot. So Noise does it and Noah does it, and that's after every shot they're going to be taunting. Where unfortunately for Anchor, it's only after the last bullet. So something, so I would probably recommend, if you do happen to use her, it's going to be something with Privity, since she's going to, with her burst, it's going to allow everybody to go very stock and very low in ammo, and that way she could taunt to her heart's content. But there are other units that do this better, unfortunately. So skill number 2, it's also a passive, it's MDS, and MDS stands for minimum detectable signal. Activates when entering battle, affects self, when attacking an enemy projectile, damage dealt to the projectile 25.6 continuously. Alright, so unfortunately this isn't going to be too useful since rocket launcher units already have low ammo and you have to pretty much overload gear in order to get them more ammo or put the cube on them. So usually for projectiles you're going to want to have a machine gun or an assault rifle, something like that that could easily deal with them. And not only that as well is that this is only going to affect herself. This isn't going to affect the team at all. And lastly, it's a burst skill. It's going to be called a CIWS, and it's active for 20 seconds. And CIWS stands for Close-In Weapon System. And it says affect all enemies, deals 304.45% of final attack as damage. Alright, and for the amount of damage here, she does deal pretty good for an SR unit. I think the only one that might surpass her right here is going to be Rappy. But in terms of an SSR unit, yeah, there are other units that deal way more than this, no problem. So unfortunately for Anchor, I don't see too many people using her, but hey, you know, she's going to be given out for free. So, and not only that, she has a very nice design, so she's going to be a welcome addition to the team. But in terms of her actual use, I don't think there'll be a lot of people using this unit, unfortunately. All right, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, unfortunately, since she's an SR unit, I mean, there's really not that much to talk about. Yeah, it's going to be very, very slim pickings for people who actually put her on her team. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Scrublord out.